Hi, today lesson we are going to talking about how we convert decimal into fraction and fraction into decimal. So the first thing is I put it into a place value table, a couple of decimal number. My first number is 0.6, my second number is 0.07, my third number is 0.003, and my fourth number is 1.9. Now, why is important to have these numbers in a place value table until you can do it in your head? Because this will help you to convert these decimals into fraction. Why? If I'm checking my first number here, 0.6, what I have to realize, my 0 is under the units and my 6 is under the tenths. So actually I can say this number is 0.6 tenths. Now, tenths, how I'm writing down tenths as a fraction. Tenths, I can write it down as 1 out of 10. Now, how many tenths I have here? 6 tenths. So how I'm going to write it down? 6 over 10. Now, I know some of you write fraction this way. This is the nice written way. But unfortunately, sometimes in digital devices when we can't do it. So I wrote it down both ways. Now let's have a look at the second number, 0.07. My 7 is under the hundreds, so actually I could say this number 0.7 hundred. Now, if 1/10 was 1 over 10, what would you think? What would be 100? I'm sure all of you know is 1 over 100. Now, if I have 700, how I'm going to write it down? 7 over 100. And in written way, 7 above 100. Let's have a look at the next one. Pause the video and give a go. 3, 2, 1. So my next number is 0.003. The thousandths, if I write it as a fraction, is 1 over 1000. So I have 3,000, so I'm writing it down as 3,000, which is 3 above 1,000. Let's see the next one. That number is a bit trickier. So I have 1 unit and 9 tenths. So how many tenths I have altogether? If I exchange these units into tenths, how many of them I can get? 10 of them, and I have already 9, so it's altogether 19 tenths, which is 19 above 10. 19 above 10. The next number is, for you to go, 0.23, or should I say 0.2300? Give a go. 3, 2, 1. I'm sure many of you get an answer by a little explanation for you. So this number here, this 3 is under the hundreds, and this tells me from the place value what number I will put in the denominator. So what number I'm going to put in a denominator? 100. And how many hundreds I have? 23. So your answer is supposed to be 23 over 100. Of course, this moment we didn't talk about to simplify the fraction answers because I just wanted you to understand how we convert decimal into fraction. Okay, now, what do you think if we go backwards? If I need to convert my fraction into decimal. So have a look this one. Okay, so I have 500. So if I'm quickly drawing for you under here a place value table. Okay, so here I have the units. Here I will have the decimal point. Here I will have the tenths. which we know now we can write it as a fraction 1 over 10. After I will have a hundredths, which I know now I can write it up as 1 over 100. And let's see one more, thousandths, which I know I can write 1 over 1000. Now I have my first fraction, which is 5 above hundreds, which means 5 hundredths. I need to put the 5 here, isn't it? Because here are the hundreds. But this number doesn't exist in math. So what we need to do, we need to fill up with the decimal point and 0 placeholders. So I put here a 0 placeholder, but still this number doesn't actually 0.05. I know sometimes you can hear it, but that is not a correct way. So have to be a 0 placeholder for the units as well. So my answer is 0.05. 0.05. And if I say it in a nicest way, is 0.500. Let's see the next one. 50 above 100. Okay, so now I have 50 above 100, but I know I can't put 2 digits in a same place value. So I put the 0 here because that is my last digit, which has to tell us what place value we need to put my last digit. And I put the 5 here. But I can see still is not 100% correct because I need to put my decimal point and one more 0 placeholder. So my answer is 0.50. 0.50. So I can say 0.50 hundredths. Now I'm not getting rid of the 0 placeholder here because if I get rid, it's supposed to be 5 over 10, 5 tenths, and I just needed to exactly convert this fraction into decimal. Okay, apart if they ask you to give your answer to 1 decimal places, because in this case it will be 0.5. Let's see the one more. Okay, so let's say this one. I have 500 hundredths. Now I remember the last digit tells me the placeholder. So I need to put here that 0, isn't it? Oh, sorry, hundredths. See? So go back. So we needed to put for a hundred, which is here. Okay. Now it says 500, so this is only 0, 0, 0, 500. What I need to do still, I need to put my decimal point. Okay. So my answer is, as you can see, is going to be 5.00. Now, I'm sure many of you would like to write again, just simple 5, but this moment they didn't ask us to round for nearest whole number, so I still write down 5.00. Okay, now if they ask you to write in a simplest way or round to 1 or 2 decimal places, then that means your answer will be different, because if someone asks you to write in a simplest way, that's supposed to be only 5. Alright, hope this helps to understand or recap how we convert decimal into fraction or fraction into decimal. Thank you for watching.